what's up? Aidan Johnson here. I got an email, actually it's a YouTube message. It's kind of long, but I like it, so I'm going to read it. New question, beginner's workout breakdown. Sir, I have, for lack of better words, mastered your eating training plan, counting abs are built in the kitchen program. It needs a better name than that. My eating training plan, counting abs are built in the kitchen program is a bit long. But yeah, I get it anyway. Thank you for your help in that field. I hope to continue cutting and dropping fat. I've dropped 4 pounds in 2 weeks. Perfect. Yay for me. I did not think eating much more than I ever before based on macros would make me drop pounds. It's hard to imagine it, but it's working. Doesn't surprise me, but it's good to hear it. Moving on. You've recently put videos up on working out and how you do things. I've tried to do what you do, but found myself to be super weak and unable to keep up. You've also linked a workout that you did for 2 months in the beginning. I started to do that and I found myself not recovering fast enough to continue to work out on the Monday, Wednesday, Friday suggested days. I have a hard time finishing the 8 sets. No, I'm only using 10-pound dumbbells. I've tried 5 pounds, but there is no fatigue on my body and it feels like a waste of time. So 10 pounds is really what I've been trying with. I'm able to finish about 4 sets and the rest are sloppy. My question to you is simple. What should a weak beginner do? Continue to what you did, or should I say split my workout so it's easier to ease my way into becoming stronger and not overworking my muscles and not have to rest for more than 2 days at a time? I have a good idea of what you do, but I don't have the strength to do what you do, nor the stamina to keep up with the sets and rep counts. Will you please give us beginners, me, a nice split that eases us into the working out part of the equation? Well, I've kind of answered some of these, but I'm going to answer them directly. I'll go through them chronologically. First of all, good job losing the weight. That's good. You're doing it right. Which means you're doing it right, which means I could just say continue doing what you're doing. It's obviously working out for you. I've linked to the link that I sent before on working out is what I did at the start. When I first did that, the first time I did it, I didn't get through. I quit after 2 sets. The first time I ever did it. I did 2 sets, what's that, like 8 minutes? And then I was dead. Couldn't move, couldn't do anything, I was dead. So, just to let you know, wherever you start, it's one of my favourite aphorisms, one of my favourite sayings that I found really early on in my working out. Wherever you start is where you start. Don't worry about how weak or tired or lazy or anything that you are when you begin. Every time you do the weights again, you will become stronger. If you can only do 1 set, just make sure it's 1.5 sets next time. If you do 2 sets, make sure it's 2.5, 3 sets next time. If you can't do the 8 full sets, don't worry about it. As long as you've gone to that point where you have maxed out, done the best of your ability, really gone to the edge, and know that next time you do it, you're going to do a little bit better, that's perfect. You can only improve. I didn't do 8 sets until, how long was I doing it before I did 8 sets? Because I started with a weight, maybe I could have gone down in weight, but I didn't want to go down in weight, ego. I started with about 5 kilos plus the bar, maybe 6 kilos, 6.5, something like that, when I first started doing it. And it took me about a month and a half before I finished 8 sets for the first time ever. If you don't have dumbbells that you can set at smaller increments, like I've got a whole heap of dumbbells, I've got loads of these things here, you know, tiny little increments of dumbbell weights. That allows me to hit a more specific number. If you've only got, say, a 10-pound dumbbell and a 5-pound dumbbell, if 5 pounds too easy, go with the 10-pound dumbbell. And if you can only do 4 sets, then you can only do 4 sets. As long as you know that when Wednesday comes, you're going to do 5 sets. And that's your goal. Just keep improving on yourself. If what you said after that is that you're struggling to recover in time to do the workout on Wednesdays, what I get from that is I think you're talking about DOMS, which is delayed onset muscle soreness, which is just your muscles are sore when you go to work out. People will tell you don't work out when your muscles are sore. They're wrong. It's not a big deal. Muscle gets sore. Work out through it. In fact, one of the best ways to get rid of DOMS is to work out more often. The more often you work out, the less DOMS you get. The longer you space your workout, the more likely you are to be sore after you train. I've also got a video on muscle soreness and it being an indicator of workout intensity. That's check that video out. In fact, I'll put a link to it. Yeah. Anyway, it's possible that you really are overtraining. If you're experiencing pain to the point of, you know, severe discomfort, then add an extra day of rest. Add an extra day of rest if you really can't do it. If you're experiencing difficulty, like it's sore and you're a bit tired and you're not used to training this much, that's because you're new. You're new to working out. It is difficult. It's not meant to be easy. It's meant to stretch and push you. No one said this losing fat thing was going to be easy for your body to do, easy for you to do in terms of intensity. No one said it. I say losing fat is easy, which it is, but right when you start, no, it's not. Working out is hard. Like, it's supposed to be hard on your body. You're meant to feel like horrible afterwards until you feel that nice feeling right at the end. So keep at it. I would say if you're not in any pain, you're not in any severe discomfort, push through that and keep hitting those Monday, Wednesdays and Fridays. You will feel better as time goes on. You can only improve. It took me a few months before. I used to finish that workout and I'd think I was going to pass out and die and throw up. I was just lying there looking at the sky. I'd take me 30 minutes sometimes to totally recover. That's how I started, because I was so unfit. And you seem like you're probably in a similar position. You just need to keep going. If you want a body split for beginners, body split for beginners is simple. You can do a push-pull legs routine, which Gym Goal will show you. Gym Goal is an app that I use on iPhone, or you can find those anywhere on the internet. Push-pull legs routine is the standard 3-day split. If you don't want to do that, just do my split. Back and tricep, chest and bicep, shoulders and abs, and legs and abs. That's my split. It works great for me if you want to do a split, but you will find the split is kind of difficult on the muscles more. It requires you to go heavy. If you don't have the dumbbells for it, you're going to have to join a gym. I think I answered all your questions. Yeah, in terms of being a beginner, when you're a beginner, it's going to be hard. It's going to be hard. You kind of have to push through it. Just know that you're getting fitter, you're getting stronger, and every day you're a slightly stronger and better version of yourself than you were the day before. My advice would be to push through it. Keep doing those Monday, Wednesdays and Fridays, unless you're in severe pain, in which case it's a totally different matter. Add another rest day and check your form to make sure you're doing it correctly. I think that's as much information as I can give you on that. Hopefully there's been some help. BradleyAidanJohnson@gmail.com. If you have any queries or suggestions or anything you want to say to me, let me know. Like the video, like my Facebook, follow me on Twitter and Instagram, and of course, subscribe. Peace!